Hey everybody! Today's Halloween makeup tutorial is on this hungry vampire inspired by the Vampire Diaries, so if you want to see how I got this look, then please just keep watching. I'm going to start off with my eyes, so I'm going to be using NYX eyeshadow base in white all over my lid and blending that up to my brow bone, and also putting a little bit underneath my eye as well. The first eyeshadow I'm using is by NYX and it is called Get Naked. I'm using this on a fluffy brush and putting it in my crease, and then once I have it nice and blended, I'm going to put whatever is left over on my lid. Going into Urban Decay's Naked Basics palette, I'm going to be using Foxy for my highlight color, so right underneath my brow bone and also in my inner corner. Using that same palette, I'm going to be going into Crave, and that is just a black color. I'm putting that in my outer V and then halfway into my crease. I'm just going to use that same brush I used for that Get Naked color and just blend the black right out. I'm using Sephora's Retractable Waterproof Eyeliner in black for my lower lash line and also my waterline. And this does not have to be perfect because I'm going to be smudging it out with a smudger brush anyhow. For my upper lash line, I'm using Maybelline Master Precise, and this is in Midnight Master, and I'm just going to do a slight cat eye. I'm going to curl my eyelashes before I apply my false eyelashes. The eyelashes I used in this video are by Kiss, and they are number 03. And then the lash glue I used is by Revlon, and it is Precision Dark Lash Adhesive. And then I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Shocking Extensions mascara on my lower and upper lashes. For my eyebrows, I'm going to be using this NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder in the color Blonde. I'm going to brush out my eyebrows first before I apply the powder. And what I like to do is use the darker color for the outer part of my eyebrow and then the lighter color for the inner part. And to make sure that there are no harsh lines, I like to go over it again with my spoolie just to brush it right out. And then I'm going to be using the wax that comes in the kit just to make sure that they stay in place. I'm going to be using Maybelline Dream Lumi concealer around my nose to get rid of any redness and then on any blemishes that I have. And then taking a damp beauty blender, I'm just going to blend that right out. For underneath my eyes, I'm going to be using Maybelline Instant Age Rewind and then just using the Beauty Blender again. To lighten my under eye area even further, I'm going to be using this NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk and blending it out with my finger. I'm setting everything with my Sephora mineral powder using a big fluffy brush all over my face, and then for under my eyes I like to use a small fan brush. My T-zone tends to get pretty oily, so I'm using Rimmel's Stay Matte, and it is just in transparent. I'm going to be using Benefit Hoola Bronzer with the brush it came with, and since I am supposed to be a hungry vampire and have not eaten in a while, I wanted to look a little sunken in, so I'm going to be putting that right in my cheekbones, underneath my jawline and chin, and also a little bit on my temples and forehead. And to blend it out just a little bit more, I'm going to put a little bit more bronzer on this fluffy brush and then just go over the same area, but not blending it out completely. For a highlight, I'm going to be using a M.A.C Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. Next, I'm going to be using my Coastal Scents 88 color eyeshadow palette, and going into this purpley blue color on this small brush, I'm going to start to draw veins underneath my eyes. And this is mostly what is inspired by the Vampire Diaries, because when they get hungry, they have those veins under their eyes, which I think it's just a little bit different from your average vampire. To make it a little more realistic, I'm going to be using this deep red color and just going over those exact same lines. Next, I'm going to be using that same powder I used all over my face, and taking a foundation brush, I'm going to pack this on over those veins to make it look like they're underneath the skin and not completely bulging out. So I'm just going to pack on the powder and then sort of start to blend it right out. And you can see the difference there. Going back into my Coastal Scents palette, I'm going into that gray shade and just blending that over top to make it look even more realistic. I'm going to be using this Kate Lipstick 111 Kiss of Life, and I believe it is by Rimmel. I don't want it to be super bright, so I'm just going to pat that all over and doing it pretty messy. I got this vampire makeup kit, and I'm not using everything from it, but I am taking one of the blood capsules and some tissue because I don't want it getting everywhere. I'm going to cut open a capsule and then just make it drip from the corners of my mouth. Just going to rub whatever was left over on that tip of it and just blot it all over my lips to make it look really messy. And this part's optional. I really don't think it did much, but I'm going to use that lipstick one more time. Taking that black color, I'm just going to go around my mouth just to make it look a little bit darker, because blood is really not that bright. And last but not least, you want to take your teeth, and I don't think this part really stayed very good, but I just put some red over the teeth just to bloody them up a little bit. And that is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. I have a few more Halloween tutorials coming out, so make sure you watch out for that. I hope you guys have an awesome and safe Halloween, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys!